Joe.
How are you guys? Over there, guys. How are you? Welcome, Barmak. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Najib, how are you?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. There was a hilarious joke between me and my Malaysian friend in UK. We were saying that instead of torturing yourself, just say hello. Let me explain. When you come across someone on the street, you already know each other, but you're pretending you haven't seen each other. Actually, you have noticed each other, but you're pretending that you haven't seen them. The reason maybe you don't want to take a risk of not having greeting in return, or maybe you don't want to push yourself to smile, but still nonsense. You are torturing yourself. So instead of torturing yourself, just say hello, relieve yourself. So, how people greet each other in English. There are three forms: greeting initiated form, question initiated form, and non-verbal form, like shaking your heads. Firstly, for greeting initiated forms, people say hi. Mostly say hi. Secondly, they say hey, not formal. Thirdly, they say hello, and like good morning, names, Adam, Najib, like this one. And for question initiated forms, they say, how are you? And how are you doing? Secondly, what's up? How is it going? How is it going? And this kind of stuff. Greeting is a very simple way for good communication. And I believe that we are all human beings, all living beings are created based on love. So we are supposed to love each other. We are part of a unity, part of a great picture. For loving each other, we have to communicate each other. In order to communicate each other in a good way, you have to start with greet each other. So, I believe that by greeting each other, you start to communicate and to love each other. You are supposed to know each other. For knowing each other, you have to communicate in a good way. Greeting is a simple way for a change. Even it can change your behavior. According to research, it is conducted in middle schools, in three middle schools in USA. Teachers are grading students, and this grading produces change on test behavior. For 10 minutes or first 10 minutes of the class, this grading affects on test behavior of students, and it increases the test behavior from baseline of 45% to 72%. So, by effect, By effect, it is a good effect for change. Thirdly, there are many people out there expecting some nice words from you. They are alone. They may suffer from heavy depression. Even sometimes they are very close to commit suicide. So by just greeting them, you are initiating very good form of communication. Sometimes it makes it a good, positive result. I leave you with this thought. Greeting is a magical key to communicate each other, to remind each other that you are part of a big picture and you are supposed to love each other. And at least when you see someone, just don't torture yourself by pretending you haven't seen each other, and say hello. Thank you.